So John Finneran was born in 1837 in Ireland, and he came to this country, and by the time he was 23, he had already enlisted. So he came over, and he must have come over very young, and came over during the potato famine. So very difficult times, and I don't know whether it's come through with all this, but all these people lived in very difficult times. You know, where life is so different where we are here today. So he enlisted in the military in Fall River. He came over, he was a spinner, so that's what he was doing. He enlisted. And then he joined the 7th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment, Company B. And it was entirely people from Bristol County, and they trained in Taunton, and then they got on their boat and they went down to the Potomac. And they advanced on the Confederate capital of Richmond via the Virginia Peninsula, so he saw very active service, and they fought the Peninsular Campaign, which was the name of a series of battles that they ultimately retreated, that they ultimately lost after a series of Confederate victories, including something called the 7 Days Battle, which sounds particularly awful. And the Civil War was difficult. The battles were noted with confusion. It was difficult to see because there was so much smoke from the rifle, so people couldn't actually see who they were shooting. And the armies would just charge right into each other. I mean, they were just right there. It's not like that they were very far apart. And infectious disease, as we've heard, was by far the leading cause of death. Diarrhea, dysentery, malaria, chickenpox were the most common diseases. And close living conditions, lack of nutrition, and constant troop movement with inadequate rest. Anyway, after the failure of the Peninsula Campaign, the regiment withdrew with the rest of the army, and they were shipped to Northern Virginia, and he deserted 5 days later by the Chain Bridge, which connected Arlington, Virginia to Washington, D.C. I don't know if it's still called the Chain Bridge today, and then he was arrested from there and incarcerated in the prison where he stayed. He was there for 11 years until his death. So he served some good time and saw a lot of active combat, and you can just imagine the conditions. So
most of the WASP walk